Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel. It's funny how the truth will always come out about certain things. So today's video, guys, we're going to talk about AstraZeneca and their arm ticket. And moving forward, we're going to call them AZ. So anyway, AZ, as we all know, had an arm ticket. And the arm ticket, guys, as we all know, is causing multiple problems with various companies, or pretty much all the companies, except for Johnson & Johnson. Anyway, AstraZeneca admitted, probably back in February, that their arm ticket causes rare blood conditions and brain disorders. It also causes low platelet counts. So, granted, there's a lot of other things that these arm tickets are causing, without a doubt. This is the one thing that AZ just admitted to. So, of course, there is a lawsuit in play in the UK. About 50 victims are filing this class action lawsuit, first ever, I might add. And one of the victims is claiming that he has a permanent brain injury now. Now, again, guys, remember that I read back to you guys a few months ago how this is also causing mental health issues or psych issues in a lot of people. So the arm ticket, guys, which they all pretty much followed each other in the same formula, in the same way they were built, with the exception of the Johnson & Johnson. These things, guys, are starting to come to light. But with AZ, Moderna, and Pfizer, they state that the side effects are rare, which is BS. It is not rare, guys, when you have thousands, tens of thousands of people suffering from different ailments. So they split hairs with the blood conditions, they split hairs with the brain injuries, and they split hairs with all the other things. Well, you know, only a few thousand people got it, so it makes it rare out of a million. There's well more, guys. There's way over millions of people that have side effects of these arm tickets. These arm tickets, guys, were forced upon a lot of people. Now, I spoke to a couple guys at my job, and one guy is particularly nervous because he's like, what are we going to do? I said, there's nothing to do. You have to wait and see what you're going to come down with, if you come down with anything at all. Now, I think for the most part, a lot of people's bodies are going to be okay, but there's others who won't, and down the line, they'll develop something. And down the line, your body will release or react to the arm ticket later on. Again, guys, this is something that a lot of doctors said was a bad idea to go with. A lot of doctors stated that we shouldn't do this because this is too fast, we don't have enough data. And those doctors' lives were destroyed, by the way, because other doctors were like, how dare you stop the progress of science and making people, keeping people safe and curing them. This is a lot of doctors out there with the psych patient bullshit. Now we're watching things happen, and doctors like Dr. John Campbell, he was for the arm ticket in the beginning. He was all about it. Now he's like, shit. And now he comes out with all of the adverse reactions from the arm ticket in his videos, and he talks about it quite extensively in a lot of his videos, to the point where he had to, if I'm not mistaken, he had to go to war with YouTube to release a lot of his videos, put back a lot of his videos, because he prevented all of the facts and all of the statements. He backed up all his statements with all his facts. Now, the 50 victims that are suing, they're suing for 100 million, not dollars, but pounds or whatever it is in the UK. And to me, that's not enough. But still, I guess it's better than nothing. But that's not the point, guys. The point is, people are hurt, people are sick, people are injured. And obviously, for those of us who have our ear to the ground, a little more in the know, we know what this is about. This is just the beginning or test run to the depopulation. Because there's no way, guys, on God's green earth, that these scientists didn't know that there was something bad behind this. It was just too fast. And like anything else in life, when something is made too fast or too cheaply, what happens? It falls apart. People get hurt. And this is what's happening now. It was made way too quick, with no data, with no real science behind it, and look what happened. Now, in the United States, we're seeing thousands, tens of thousands of people, if not hundreds of thousands, close to that number anyway, that are injured in some way, shape, or form. Some people have blood issues, and there's a ton of blood issues you can have. The low platelet count, the brain injuries, stomach injuries, respiratory issues. There's a lot of nerve damage, a lot of things going on with the arm ticket, especially here in the United States. That doesn't help that we also have shit food as well, which is probably compounding the situation and making matters worse. Still, AstraZeneca just admitted, AZ admitted to their rare issues. I think, and I'm hoping, maybe I'm a little naive and stupid, but just maybe, the other companies here in the United States will admit to their wrongdoing, will admit to the side effects, will admit to the injuries, and maybe there could be some money handed out. Now, the problem with any other country that starts this lawsuit against these medical companies is that, again, you're going to have tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people suing because a lot of people are injured. Some people lost their jobs because they were injured behind the arm ticket. Imagine that. You took something that the job or the city forced you to take, but now you're so injured behind it or so sick, you can't work. And now you're out of work. Imagine that shit. Something that was supposed to keep you in work or at work or lessen the chance of you getting sick so that you could stay at work, caused an injury now that you can't work at all and you're on disability. That is some crazy shit, but I guarantee you guys, with this new movement of the bird flu, it's only going to get worse. They are gearing up the bird flu to be something. Listen, the bird flu is very dangerous, but the timing of everything happening with the bird flu, I'm not buying it, especially in time for the elections. Anyway, guys, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.